I, William Jones, of the Pacheedaht First Nation, I support the creation of an Indigenous, protected and conserved area around Fairy Creek and other ancient forests areas, and an economic prosperity fund to compensate affected stakeholders. I invite Jeff Jones, Teal Jones, and Premier John Horgan to the table to discuss an Indigenous, protected and conserved area as a solution to the current impasse, which is actually entrenched, welded into the young people who are active in protecting and protesting the area up there now. They likely will never quit, and I feel that I can't quit until we are done and actually do create this protected and conserved area for the sharing of all people. It's a very important area that is wanting and needing protection because of its being in the last intact what do they call it, ecosystem in the area in South Island, and that gives it more even more significant importance because its accessibility to areas, in particular the post-secondary schools and all people who need and want to get up there. And when that's done, we have done our duty to our children and our future. Well, I think that people, all Canadians, all people should be included in this solution, and that they do indeed have free passage and use and have a stake in the area, because it is a spiritually significant area to my people, and it's now become a spiritually protected area for all those people from here to New York City, of all things. Mm-hmm. So a boy came from New York City just to tell me that we need to have this Fairy Creek area saved. He actually told me that this morning. So I do really want a good solution that is fair to everyone, including all people of Canada and the world, because the world has not cared for or nurtured any spiritually significant areas outside of what has already been created in the churches and that. So I feel that the kids need their own creation. They need their own place of worship and spiritual development. That's why I feel that this is the most important project in my life. Actually, the only one that I have actually ever came across that's significant to myself and mankind. And in fact, that it represents the hopes and dreams and wants of all young people in this world. That's why I'm not going away. We are not going away. We will stay here for keeps until there is a permanent and equitable solution, particularly to, like you say, the stakeholders. That's including the Pacheedaht First Nation. And, well, I suppose Teal Jones is a stakeholder mainly because of their business interests, and then the government should be a stakeholder because they are our government, who are not taking care of people's wishes, wants and needs, and only mainly attending to big business, as the old archaic economic system has now exemplified and made open to view by all people in this world, and that young people are now starting to see the light. And so there, through this creation, there can be a more equitable and balanced approach to our restructuring economically and spiritually in this world, which actually to me are one in the same, as it was with my people, and I think it was with all people. We all started off with our economics that was split, I'm not sure where, but economics and spiritual guidance were in fact one in the same and of the same bowl. That in fact was our values. And this economics and spiritual needs are the bowl that keep our world in balance. And that's why I feel it was split to keep people off balance. And by putting this bowl back together, we are recreating the conduit that will in fact give us a balanced and free life for our grandchildren. I suppose I could go on with this and do a few books, but I think that's the gist of most of my thoughts.
Thank you.